Hi. Welcome to our show.
Well, hi, everybody!
Coming to you somewhat live and semi-weekly from the Quad M World Headquarters located in Helena's scenic North Valley, it's the Quad M Show. Here are your hosts, TJ and Marty.
Before we get into all of the fucking apologies and sorries and all that type of stuff to you kids out there for being gone almost a fucking month, you kids,
just kidding.
Like to give you kids a little bit of a heads up here. We have teamed up with Podchaser to provide you, the Quad M listeners, with exclusive access to the beta version of Podchaser. Podchaser gives you the ability to rate and review individual podcast episodes and discover new shows based on trending episodes. Go now. Do it now. Go to beta.podchaser.com. Enter the key, Quad M. All lowercase, no space. Enter that key, Quad M, to get early access to the beta. That's, again, Quad M. We would very much appreciate an episode review from you so other listeners can discover the show that you love so bad. We'd also just love to hear your feedback on this and other episodes. Also, a 5-star rating for the show itself. Very important. I'll get to that here in a second. So please head on over, beta.podchaser.com, and enter that key, Quad M. So I was on there yesterday. Well, the guy who runs this, I believe his name is Colin or something like that, Cole, something along those lines. You sent out an email to everybody. You got 2 weeks left for the beta. There's 2 weeks left on the beta.
2 weeks.
You get in there, and if you do so, right now, the last time I looked, okay, it's been, maybe since we recorded, it's probably been about maybe somewhere between 12 to 16 hours since I looked. The Quad M Show was the #1 trending podcast.
Shut the front door.
So, kids, if you listen to the show, if you dig the show, help a brother out, soothe our savage egos.
Yes.
Get in there, beta.podchaser.com. When the website pops up, it'll ask for like a username or something like that. You go ahead and put the key in that username there, because it'll ask for a username or key. Put in that key, Quad M. You get in there, get right over to the Quad M Show. 5-star rating. Let's keep this as the #1 trending show.
Let's do it.
Do it now. Get on there.
I'll send you nudes of TJ if you do it.
Well, as attractive as that might be for some, I think for those of you who do that, maybe if you like, say, shoot an email to quadmcomics@gmail.com, maybe I'll hook you up with a free digital download of Enigma #1. Maybe numbers 2 and 3. And number 4 when it comes out. See what it's worth to you kids?
Yeah.
If you do that, we'll hook you up.
We're going to get crazy.
Give something out to you. So yeah.
I'm still slinging the drink too. I'll give you free drinks. Come on now.
Just all you got to do. You do that and get yourself some free digital downloads of Enigma. I will do that because I'm that kind of guy.
It's very nice.
So get on it, kids. Beta.podchaser.com.
Quad M, lowercase.
Quad M is the key. So, good sir.
Yes, sir.
It's been like a fucking month of Sundays, man.
God, hasn't it?
And there's people saying, what the fuck? Did you guys quit? No. We didn't quit. It's unfortunate in the fact that, I hate to say it, but if money is not being made, it goes down the priority list.
Kind of does.
When you got jobs, when you got work being done, and you got family matters to take care of, some things have to slide off. And it's an unfortunate.
I'm sorry the people had to suffer.
It's an unfortunate reality. Could I have had Andy come in? No, because he's fucking busy doing golf tournaments and doing this and doing that. And Jason's, still, all that shit. And that's the reality of the situation there. Is if I don't have a co-host, I'm not doing the show. And that's just the way that is.
It's understandable.
Because I've tried twice. And they suck ass. So I just don't even fucking bother with it. Accentuate your strengths, hide your weaknesses.
Yeah.
So good, sir. What is the latest and the greatest going on with you, man? It's been a fucking month. What's happening?
It has been a month. Oh, well, I started another job, fucking owning a construction company now.
I was going to say, starting a job. No, you started a fucking company.
I started a business, started a company, started an LLC. I'm legit. Insurance and everything. So, yeah, I've been doing that, and fuck, man, ever since we even said we were gonna. It's me and my partner Kyle.
Life partner, of course.
Life partner.
Yeah, spooning.
I'm always the little spoon, just to let you know. Yeah, so we're doing that, and we're busy. We're real busy. It's fucking awesome.
Well, no shit.
Good
One day
problem to
you were telling me, fuck, you went in to start working at like 5:30 and didn't get the fuck out of there until like 10 at night.
No, it was like 4 a.m.
Oh,
We got out of there.
It was a full 24 hours.
It was literally 1 hour shy of 24 hours. We were just, it was my buddy's house. He wants to put it on the market. We're trying to help him out. We said, hey man, we're going to start this. He's like, can you be done in a week? And I said, well, we'll fucking give her hell. Because he shipped his wife and his daughters out of the house so that we could just have it and work and they wouldn't have to, be in a house that only had one working toilet at one point, so.
Ship them out like they're fucking mail order brides.
Right, yeah.
Just so we can get some return on the investment here, kids.
You go away and let the men do the work. But we did it. It turned out beautiful. I hope he makes a really good profit. So we'll see, though.
So in other words, what you're saying is you've basically become the new, like the Vanilla Ice Project, flipping house.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Have you seen that TV show?
I have not seen that TV show.
I think new season is starting up. They've been advertising the hell out on the Food Network, which I don't know why it's on the Food Network.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Well,
Have you seen that Beautification that's based out of Butte?
No.
With the lady that goes in and flips house? This lady and her husband, yeah.
In Butte?
In Butte.
Jesus Christ. That show's going to have to fucking run 20 years to do anything to make Butte look beautiful.
Well, what they're doing is they're getting all those old houses, like from the late 1800s, early 1900s.
Mm-hmm.
And Butte, the price there is fucking dirt cheap for a house. So
well, yeah, it is.
So there's a TV show. It's called Beautification with Butt-Fication.
Is that like on one of them fucking local access deals?
No, it's like on a legit channel. I don't know which one, A&E or something. Yeah, it's on a legit channel. Yeah,
I had no idea.
The lady's hot, of course. And
they have to be.
And her husband's quite crafty, I guess. And,
that's like I've been watching a lot of Food Network lately.
Yeah,
I do. There's some good shit on there. I'm a Horford Guy Yeti. The Triple D and the Triple G Guys Grocery Games.
I do love watching barbecues.
And then you got your Chopped on there, and of course, I mean, it's funny because I just sit there and I watch and I just see the bullshit level of editing that they do to heighten the excitement and all that type of shit. But it's one of these deals, you sit there and you like fucking watch the games. You see these guys, here's your mystery basket of shit. And whip us up a restaurant, 5-star restaurant quality meal in 20 minutes, go.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, what the fuck is what the fuck is that thing supposed to be? And they're like, it's a type of a radish that has it's very popular in Argentina, and quite frankly, if you use it when I glaze with honey and then lemon mustard and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, motherfucker, what?
Right.
As I'm sitting there eating a fucking hamburger that I just cooked off the fucking grill,
Yeah.
But, I mean, so I don't even remember where the fuck I was going with this.
I don't know either. We kind of got sidetracked.
It's all right, though. It's late at night and it's been a while, so,
Yeah, we need to get
my conversational skill sets have just gone down the shitter.
I'm socially awkward.
I'm out of practice. No, so so I mean, you've been a busy cat. I've been a busy cat.
Yeah, yes, you have.
After here, I'll give you guys a little catch up as far as what was kind of transpiring. So as we were recording the last show, in between like segments 1 and 2 or something like that, I got a text from our good friend, Deeply Dapper's own, Deeply Dapper's own, Chris McClanahan. And he shot it. He's like, so, do you still got a room for me for NagaCon? The local Helena comic book anime. It's more of an anime than a comic book convention. But so do you still got a room? Can you put me up while I'm like, dude, of course. I mean, you don't even sweat it. Just let me know when you're coming down. He's like, all right, see you Wednesday night. And I'm like tomorrow? Wednesday night? Is that what? And he's like, yeah, the show's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm like, well, okay, cool. I will see you then. We'll make this not a big deal.
Bring it.
So there was a little bit of shock there, but I get the room made up for him, and everything's all good to go. And then when he comes in, we sat here BS and talked about how great Spider-Man Homecoming was and all that. So I told Chris, I says, look, I am more than willing to come out and help you out. If for bathroom breaks or food break or whatever, I'm more than willing to help you run the booth. And he says, well, I've got 2 tables, and they're I believe the 6 foot. I'm not sure, but he's like, I got 2 tables. I'll give you like fucking 2 feet. Bring some shit. It's like, okay, cool. So, brought the Enigma, brought the art prints, and brought, some shirts. And, I didn't make a hell of a lot because, and I'll touch even on this a little bit here in a moment. I pretty much felt that I had killed Helena just because of the fact that, it's just been the 3 issues of Enigma, the art prints, and the shirts. So I've had my general thought process is anything that I'm going to sell has been sold. In this town. There's no way in hell I'm getting any more shit sold. By hook or by crook, I did manage to, make a little bit. I mean, granted, I didn't fucking pay for the table or anything, so anything I was
all
making
profit.
was all profit. So, I'm not going to sit there and bitch. But doing the con, it just kind of relit the fire in my ass.
Yeah.
So a lot of you kids out there should now notice, and I had taken this bit of advice from both Jason, a fan of Enigma and fan of the show, Danielle, and of course our good friend Jamie Bronson.
Goddamn, motherfuckers! Jesus Christ! It's been 2 fucking years. Fucking noob! What the fuck, you gay fish? Cowboys rock! What the fuck are you doing? Jerking off watching the Raiders instead of fucking working?
It doesn't get old. So
Never.
So I've gone ahead and for all you kids out there, if you didn't see the posts on the Facebook, if you didn't see the tweet on the Twitter, if you haven't been to the website, right now I've got, I think it's 5-page free sneak preview of Enigma number 4. It's out there if you go to the website, if you just go to quadmproductions.com, and you'll see the Stitcher player with the most current, probably this week's episode of the Quad M Show, and then under that, coming soon, Enigma number 4. With that coming soon, the 5-page preview is right there. You just click on the link, take you to the page, and you can go straight to the PDF. And the PDF it'll pop up on your screen, and you got your choice of either just reading it there, downloading it for your own thing, whatever it may be. 5-page preview, Enigma number 4. As it sits right now, I still have a handful of pages left to finish. But lettering, coloring, all that stuff. I'm hoping within the month, everything's ready, and should be ready to go. I have to get in touch with Jason, talk to him, kind of see where he's at, what help he needs coloring to kind of move that along, and get the lettering done. As it stands right now, I think my plan is going to be release it digitally, and then probably run another Kickstarter campaign just to get everything printed up and ready to go. And cool. Go that route just to raise the funds on it. Yeah. So that begs a question. What's the latest status now? You kids remember a while back, we bought a model. You should. Fuck. Jason and I had discussed the model of the '68 Camaro that JK drives in Enigma. And I bought a model so I could use it for photo reference and all that wonderful stuff. And your brother-in-law is working on building that.
He's really good at models, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. So what's the latest?
It's like
What's the latest on? Do we have a status update on that? I can't bitch too much. It's fucking 2 years since fucking in between books,
Right.
so I have no right to bitch too much. But
I honestly don't know. I'm sure it's put together. There's no motor or anything in it,
which I didn't need. Which I didn't. I told him specifically.
Yeah.
All I need is that
the
shell for for the
so-
sake of.
That I do have your comic book though in my house still up on my TV.
Oh, okay.
So that
okay.
So don't worry about that. That's
okay.
And Chase read some of it. He never read the whole thing though, I don't think.
Yeah, I can just have you bring that in like Friday.
Okay.
When
definitely.
on the next round.
And I will try to get to I'll try to get that model too for you.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
I know.
Because like I said, all I have to do is that car, and that's another page done. Like the entire page is done. I will, before you leave, I'll show you the page I'm in reference to. Okay. And it's like I need the car here and I need the car here. Once I have those in, that page is done.
Nice.
So that's but it's one of those things where, like I said, it's just the last couple. Specifically working NagaCon, it's just the fire's been lit under the ass.
Thank you, Chris.
So yes, thank you for getting me in there, and all your lovely help.
Sometimes you need a push.
Well, like I say, there's Jason and I had a come to Jesus meeting a while back about it, and there's still enough people saying where is it. So I know, it was funny because like Jamie he was like,
God damn, the thing's like 2 fucking years old. You ain't done shit. You fucking lost all your fan base.
And I'm like, and I had to be honest with him. I says, dude, there's not much of a fucking fan base to begin with. Because you figure I've done like somewhere between 12 and 15 conventions, and the great majority of them have been in Montana.
Yeah.
I have sold right around maybe 1,000 to 1,100 copies of the first issue of Enigma. And then trailing off with the other ones. So I'm in probably maybe about 2,000 books altogether. So that's less than 2,000 people. Now, granted, those 2,000 people, thank you very much, God bless. But in reality, in the grand scheme of things, it's not like it's fucking big time, where if my goal is once I start doing the conventions again, like 2017, I'm not doing any conventions.
Yeah.
18, I will be going back out on the road. But one of my big things is I want to start branching out, getting like eastern areas, like say Minneapolis, Chicago. Yeah. I'd love to do the 4-day Wizard World deal in Philly. I'd love to get further out as opposed to this little Pacific Northwestern regional type deal, because that's the only way you're gonna you gotta
expose it to more people in order to exactly. So sky's the limit, brother. Sky is the limit.
Exactly. Once you hit rock bottom, it's only up from there, dude.
That's what I tell myself every day. Today's got to be better.
As I look back at my wasted life, well, it's only up from here, kids.
That's awesome.
All right, well, after that little round of catch 'em up, let's go ahead here. We will take ourselves a little bit of a break. We will come back with some FGS, some hot takes, and it might be a little bit extended because I got some special stuff for you kids planned.
Awesome.
You haven't met Taika, have you?
I have not.
You're gonna, and it's gonna be great.
I'm excited.
Yes, well, you
Super
should be.
Excited.
Oh, it's the Quad M Show, kids. Stay tuned.
Stick around.
Have you checked out QuadMProductions.com lately? QuadMProductions.com is your direct access hookup to order the Enigma comic book series and download the Quad M Show podcast. Check the appearances page for upcoming events and contact us with any questions or comments. Don't be the only lonely soul who's missing out on all the fun. Visit us today at QuadMProductions.com. That's QuadMProductions.com.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Marty, the official bartender of the Quad M Show, and I'd like to be your bartender too. If you're in the Helena area, stop by and visit me at the Gold Dust Bar and Casino on Cedar Street on Wednesday nights, or Bowser's on Dredge Drive Friday and Saturday nights. Use the special discount code given out during the next segment on your next visit and get a free drink courtesy of myself and the Quad M Show. I'm Marty. I like to party.
Welcome back to the second segment of this here Quad M show. Again, we are your hosts. I'm TJ.
And I'm Mark.
Welcome back to the show.
And this segment is brought to you in part by Mirror Salon and Spa. I know you kids are seeing those pics online and you're saying to yourselves, damn, how does TJ get that awesome hair? Well, a very small part of it's genetics. The big credit, however, gang, goes to Shauna and all the fine folks over at Mirror. Now, if you're in the Helena area, make your reservations today for any of your hair, nail, or spa needs. Walk-ins are always welcome. And to get in there, get yourself $5 off any service they provide. It's been a month, so I think that whole facials thing is done. We had a month of facial jokes lined up.
It's a facial. Damn it.
But get in there, get your reservations in, get yourself $5 off whatever it is you want to have done. That is Mirror Salon and Spa. Give them a call today, 406-603-0644, or stop on in, won't you? At 2043 North Last Chance Gulch in Helena. It's Mirror Salon and a Spa.
Go see them.
Spa. Well, oh boy, it's been a long time, kids. I don't have any witty segues lined up.
No witty segues?
So let's just get into it.
All right,
A little bit of Fred G. Sanford.
Fuck yeah.
Moron.
You're a moron.
Idiot.
Idiot.
Dullard.
You're always this stupid, or did you take lessons?
The FGS Award for Excellence in Stupidity.
All right, and because it's been a while, I got a couple of them. I think they're about a week old or so. But you know what? They're probably going to be new to you, kids. So here we go. Get the phone out because you want to take a look at these two. All right. So Tabitha Lehman and Craig Shuates, we'll say that. Tabitha and Craig were having sex in public around 3 a.m. when a patrolman interrupted their tryst, which was taking place outside a closed business in Largo, Florida.
Yes.
All right, Lehman, age 45, and Shuates, age 46, were not pleased to be interrupted by Officer Logan Ward, who reported spotting both defendants naked from the waist down performing sexual activities on each other.
Gross.
If you see these two, boy, they're a handsome couple.
Pretty sure she doesn't have teeth.
Meth's a hell of a drug, kids. Shuates, Logan noted, repeatedly explained that he was just trying to get a piece of ass. For her part, Lehman
I thought this was America. What?
For her part, Lehman repeatedly declared that she was. I'm sorry, kids. For her part, Lehman repeatedly declared that she was getting her pussy eaten out, according to the criminal complaint. And I'm sure that's a pretty sight down there, too. Oh,
damn.
Alcohol may have played a role in the pair's public display of affection, which resulted in the arrest of both Lehman and Shuates for exposure of sexual organs, a misdemeanor. The pair was released from jail after spending about 9 hours in custody.
Wow. That sounds like flacca. Fucking crazy.
I just, really the one that I feel sorry most for in that little story is the cop.
Yeah, having to see that shit.
Having to run into that train wreck happening.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm just trying to get a piece of ass, officer.
I'm just trying to get my pussy in. And you're just fucking it up. What the fuck?
Come on, man. Come on,
man.
Cut a guy some slack. I'm just trying to get some stank from my Anglo.
What is it?
What's the flaming Amazon? What's the flaming Amazon, daddy?
Oh my God.
I gotta fucking take a cotton swab to my brain now after seeing that.
Ugly people gotta fornicate too.
Yeah, I suppose.
God damn.
Yeah.
Get arrested for it.
Keep that shit inside. Keep that shit locked up.
Just trying to get a piece of ass.
I'm just trying to get a piece of ass, John Law. That's all I'm doing.
Marlboro cigarette hanging out. Trying to eat this pussy. Trying to eat it. It's real hard. Thanks for arresting me. Goddamn. Goddamn.
Grab my fingers. Smell like Marlboros and shame.
Lucky more yummy. You told me you was a nookie monster.
You're gonna make me come.
Oh, gross. Okay. All right, so next item up for bid. A 42-year-old man was arrested for the 40th time after the Lake County Sheriff's Office SWAT team found him inside a camper trailer in Astatula? I don't know. Town 30 miles west of Orlando, Florida.
Yes. Thank you, Floridian.
Thank you, Florida. Jason Gibbs was discovered with baggies of crystal meth, heroin, and prescription opiate pills.
Holy fuck. Boy knows how to party.
It's the fourth time deputies have executed a search warrant on the property. Apparently, the guy never learned, said Sheriff Sergeant Fred Jones, and he's not getting any better at being a criminal either.
No. 40 fucking times. Holy shit.
Gibbs, who has speed tattooed on his sternum and white pride tattooed on his back. Who'd thunk?
Yeah, right.
Let's see, had his first encounter with law enforcement in January of 1993 when he was arrested for marijuana possession in Orange County. It was the beginning of an arrest record that now runs 29 pages long. Gibbs has been arrested for, here we go, selling meth, pills, firearms and weed, a slew of burglaries, fleeing police, and manufacturing his own drugs.
Sounds about right. Jesus.
In several cases, he was arrested for resisting an officer. Reports also show Gibbs's criminal record has spanned Orange, Lake, Polk, and Columbia counties. He has served at least 5 prison terms, totaling 6 years behind bars. He most recently was released 2 days after Christmas. Oh, good on you, Jason. He is currently being held at the Lake County Jail on a $56,500 bond.
If you're gonna do something,
go all out.
Go all out.
You know, but you know, here's my thing. You know, go all out. Maybe once, possibly twice. You know, get it out of your system, dude. 1993. You realize that's almost 25 years.
Yeah.
You know that's
Jeez.
almost an arrest a year. Almost. No, almost 2. Almost 2. It's like 1.5 a year.
5 different prison stints?
No.
Or 5 years? 5 years in prison?
6 years total.
Oh, 6 years total.
Amongst the 40.
Amongst the 40.
The 40 arrests.
Alleged.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
I wonder if Tabitha and Craig are customers.
I bet they are.
Maybe they met on like Match.com. Plenty of fish.
They're Tinder people.
Plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish.
That's the kind of stories we get from Plenty of Fish.
God damn.
They'll never be a sponsor now.
Who cares? It's so dirty.
Well,
sorry if you use that fucking site, but the people I know who use it are fucking gross, and they're right up there with those 2 fucking Floridians. So. Not gonna name any names.
As I'm often want to say, you get what you pay for.
Yeah, you sure do.
Yeah.
Usually when it's free, it's really gross.
Just hold your nose. Go on. Wrap it twice, kids.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Tennessee 2-bagger. One over your head, one over theirs, in case yours falls off. So do you, Jason Gibbs, Tabitha Lehman, and Craig. Congratulations. You idiots are this week's Fred G. Sanford Award winners for excellence in stupidity.
You dummy!
Don't have sex in a car at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, make it 2:30.
Fornicate. They weren't really even having sex. They were just fornicating.
Or you know, well, it depends. Well, no, yeah, I guess if Clinton didn't get busted.
I was going to bring up the Clinton defense.
I was going to say.
It's not sex. I did not have sexual relations.
I'll tell you. Let me tell you right now, here's what happened. There was no penetration. all I wanted to do was give her what they call the flaming Amazon. And that's when you say,
What's the flaming Amazon, Daddy?
well, thank you so much for asking. Now, see, the flaming Amazon is when I whip out my fuck stick and I spray my gorilla milk all over a buckwheat patch. And then I light that son of a bitch on fire.
That's the way they do it in Arkansas.
Yeah, that's right. I gave her the Little Rock two-step.
I'm just trying to get some stank on my hang.
I'm just trying to get some steak for my hang low over here, you know. Marlboro and shade, that's what my fingers smell like right now.
That is awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Yeah, it's one of my better impressions.
That's a good one.
It's not a great one, but it's okay.
It's good.
It's okay.
It's good.
It's okay.
I liked it.
Good Lord, you see what I gotta wake up to every morning? Oh, Jesus Christ, when she was out on the campaign trail last year, oh my God, it was like a little slice of heaven. I honestly thought if she got elected.
Imagine Bill as the first lady. The shit he would try to pull.
You realize how much wood putty and stain I'd have to go in to fucking, go in and get all those little, Monica was here shit, scratch marks taken off of the desk.
That would be a great joke, because you know how when presidents change over, they fuck with each other or something, or supposedly, I don't know, maybe they don't. Yeah. But say fucking Trump, he loses the next election or whatever to Hillary, and he just fucking scratches Monica was here on all her desks and shit.
Well, here's what I did to old George W. When he took office after me, I went ahead and I took a pair of Linda Tripp's used panties. And I hit him in the bottom. You know how you have them fake plants? Mm-hmm. I went ahead, I lifted that sumbitch out of the pot, and I put it right in there. Oh, Jesus Christ, it'd take you forever and a week. Drug dogs wouldn't even go in there, that shit. Oh, yeah, nasty.
Oh, that is awesome.
You wonder why he was always squinting.
Couldn't breathe. Fucking on oxygen.
Damn, them eyes, that shit make your eyes water for days. 2 weeks later, I was still dehydrated from crying so much. I'm Bill Clinton.
That is sweet.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, not one of my better impressions, but none of them were really all that good. But it does all right. Let's get to some hot takes.
Hot take.
News and notes from all four corners of the pop culture world.
And the sign gotta stay hot. You gotta stay hot. You gotta stay hot.
It's time for some hot takes.
For the sake of all the discussions going on here, we here at the Quad M Show, we're big fans of the Grim Reaper. For some reason, celebrity death just entertains us. I don't know why. Fuck, 2017's doing its damnedest to try to kick 2016's ass.
And that's pretty hard to do.
In the last month, since we did the last show, I have got in my hot little hand here 5 confirmed and 1 rumor.
Goddamn.
That's like fucking 1 a week.
Yeah.
Over,
yeah.
Because you had Joan Lee, who was the wife of Marvel Comics god legend Stan Lee. Mm-hmm. Well, his wife Joan unfortunately passed away at the age of 93, complications of a stroke.
Shit.
George Romero, the Godfather, the King Daddy, the big high mucky muck of zombie movies. Mm-hmm. We wouldn't have the zombie craze that we have nowadays here in the U.S. if it wasn't for fucking George Romero. Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Land of the Dead, all that. That was George Romero. 77 from lung cancer. Mm-hmm. And when I was working NagaCon, there was a little rumor that went around. I think it was that Saturday that Hugh Hefner died. Mm-hmm. That was making the rounds. I did the research on that one because I gotta find out what's the age, what he died of, and all that shit.
Yeah.
No, kids, Hugh Hefner is not dead. Although, shit, he's like 90-something years old. So it's gonna be happening here pretty darn soon.
Right.
But Hugh Hefner, no, he's still kicking.
The clock is ticking.
But then, Chester Bennington.
Chester Bennington.
Yeah. The Linkin Park dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 41 years old, hung himself.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
You know, I was never like a big Linkin Park fan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, their music was okay, but you can always tell, you know,
It was their music.
from our from our generation, because fucking that day Facebook lit the fuck up.
Yeah.
Everybody in there fucking, oh my god, Chester Bennington, oh my god,
I loved him when I was 13.
yeah. Well, I think when they hit it, I was like 25, so I was out of that fucking, you know, Teen Beat, Tiger Beat, 16 magazine, you know, shit that I don't know if the kids are still, I don't know if those are even still around anymore. I doubt it, but you know.
Well, I know Archie books are still around. That's kind of cool.
Archie's still there.
Yeah. Timeless.
But yeah, no, well, because you know, he was also subbing for Scott Weiland for Stone Temple Pilots when Scott Weiland died of an overdose.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he was subbing for a while. It didn't quite pan out. You know, I think they did like maybe 3 or 4 shows, and then he just said, "Oh, I'm going to go do my Linkin Park thing." You know, but
Well,
yet
in the end, it doesn't even matter.
look at this guy. He's a funny guy. Well, no doubt, he's bringing the fight, kids. Stop him! Oh my god,
Got him.
This one actually, okay. A lot of deaths don't really break a guy's heart. This one, it didn't so much break my heart because of the death, but June Foray. A lot of people may or may not know the name, but I guarantee you have heard her work.
Mm-hmm.
Voice actress. She was the second gal who did the voice of Granny for the Looney Tunes cartoons.
Oh.
Sylvester and Tweety. She was Witch Hazel. She was Rocket J. Squirrel. Rocky and Bullwinkle. She was Rocky.
Holy shit.
Natasha Fatal from Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Mm-hmm.
Nell with Dudley Do-Right. You know, her voice was like fucking everywhere. I was gonna go and you know, list some of her fucking voice credits and acting credits and all that type of shit. Dude, that Wikipedia, it's like a mile long. This gal worked her ass off. Died at the age of 99. Wow. She got into a car wreck or something like that.
Oh, how sad is that?
And it was, that wasn't it. But it was afterwards that the health was declining.
Gotcha.
2 months from her 100th birthday.
Fuck.
God, if she just could have held out just a little bit longer and make that century mark.
Right.
You know,
Impressive.
That would have been pretty damn good. And then finally, I know this isn't really a big thing, but you know, since I continuously talk about my love of Costco so much, Costco co-founder Jeff Brotman died at the age of 74.
What did he die of?
I didn't see. It was
Crushed
just
by a tub of Vaseline.
It was just announced today, so you know, coroner's report may not have a final tally on that. The only thing I do know, the Undertaker asked the wife if she'd like a box.
Let me put this in the box.
I can do that too. Yeah, you bastards. But man, it's like 20. You know, I mean, granted, there's not that many big names you can get. You know, because I mean, compared to like last year, I think that's why last year's death tally was
so many big names.
Was way bigger. You know, Bowie and Prince and Alan Rickman and Grizzly Adams. You know, and fucking all these guys. And really, who's like the biggest names we've had thus far? Like June Foray and Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Right.
I think are probably the biggest ones that I can think at the top of my head.
Yeah.
I'm sure when we do the year-end retrospective, you know, we'll have the complete list.
Someone jump out at us.
Yeah, you know, it'd be what it be. But goddamn, everyone's fucking dying.
It happens.
But at least you know, when you look at him, I mean, the youngest guy on here was the Linkin Park dude. Mm-hmm. You know, and that was self-inflicted. I mean, the other ones, I mean, shit, 93, 77, 99.
Some good lives.
That's a full life. That's a full life.
Full life, yeah.
You know, you can't do, you know, too much about that. So, We've talked about this in the past. You fancy yourself a little bit of a gamer. Mm-hmm. How far back does your gaming roots go?
I got my first Nintendo when I was like fucking 5 years old.
Okay.
So 85.
Okay. So you weren't part of that Atari 2600 generation.
I played it.
Just kind of missed it a little.
Yeah. I mean, I had friends that had it, so I played it. But yeah, no, I never had one.
Well, apparently Atari wants to get back into the console world. Now, this news kind of came out a couple weeks ago, so for some of you, it might be a little.
Even though they were a company.
Oh yeah, no, they're still because what they've been doing is basically like I think mostly they've either just been rehashing their own properties, like getting Frogger and all that type of shit out in different ways. But I think a lot of mobile games and that type of shit, I think, is kind of where they're forming. I don't think Warner Brothers has anything to do with them anymore. But Atari CEO Fred Cheney. What the hell? I'll go because Chesnays doesn't really sound all that. So I'll go Cheney.
It's French.
Yeah, fancy it up a bit, dear Tay.
Quit trying to church it up.
So anyways, Atari CEO Fred Cheney last month said that the fabled video game company is working on a new game console. And I believe this may have been at E3. He revealed the design of it. And it's weird looking. It's like oh crap! How can I best describe it? Did you ever see The Wolverine? It was like the second or third Wolverine movie. He was fighting like the Silver Samurai. He had to get the funky thing out of his chest.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You remember that hospital bed and how it kind of had that weird fucking tick type thing going to it?
Yeah.
That's kind of what this looks like.
Weird.
It's like you've got your old standard. It's kind of shaped like the old Atari 2600 box, but it's got slats and it kind of comes up, and that's how it gets its form. It's really weird, but it's coming in two different styles. You've got your wood grain siding, or you've got a modern black console with a red logo and a red back. And now, for my own taste, I would get the wood. Okay, so what else we got here in the news thing here? Atari is not disclosing many details about the machine. The company said we're not teasing you intentionally. Rather, we've
seen what Nintendo does.
We've seen their business model, and we will not be following that. Yes, we will try to make as many available to you as possible. We learned our lesson from E.T., though. We won't produce 5 million of them and only sell 150,000 of them. Let's see. We want to get this right, so we've opted to share things step by step as we bring the Ataribox to life. That's the working name for the unit.
Ataribox?
Ataribox.
Real original.
Well, let's hope they change that.
Xbox, no.
Let's hope they change that a little bit, The Atari gameplay machine. There you go. That's what I call it. Game and machine.
Game and machine.
All right. Listen closely, community. All right. So the objective is to create a new product and stay true to our heritage while appealing to old and new fans of Atari. Now, this is what I found to be like kind of weird as far as what exactly they're doing. So the machine, the gaming machine in of itself, as it currently stands, does not have any sort of drawer or hatch that accepts DVDs, Blu-rays, or game discs. The only things that it has, current design, mind you, on the back it's got an HDMI port, it's got 4 USB ports, and it has an SD port. So what I'm thinking is, and they're going to be using all modern internal specs. So it'll be able to play like modern style graphics. But what I'm thinking they're going to be doing is like it will come preloaded, with like a shit ton of games, maybe like all like I mean you could fit all of the classic 2600 games on a fucking, you don't even need a thumb drive because those games are just, you're lucky if they're
nothing to them.
Yeah. So it may come preloaded with a bunch of those. Maybe some arcade, like arcade style. Maybe some, get a deal with, like, say, PopCap or somebody, and have those games preloaded on the machine as well. Maybe they'll release, like, 100 games, whatever, on an SD card for, like, say, $10 or $20 to access it that way. I mean, I don't know what their plan is. Because from what I had even seen, I don't think there was even an Ethernet cable. So I don't know that it's going to be doing any online gaming, which would be stupid.
Yeah.
Who
wouldn't want to play Pong with someone in China?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't play a fucking Chinaman in Pong.
It'd be the only time you could probably beat him. You ain't beat him in ping pong, that's for damn sure.
Unless I am Forrest Gump. No, it ain't gonna fucking happen. But to be able to download games and that type of shit, download more content. If you have no access port to fucking put game discs in, which doesn't sound like that's the route they're going, so I really have no idea what they're planning on at this point, other than here's our Ataribox, kids.
Here's our shit. Give us $500.
I can tell you a little bit about Ataribox. One shot of penicillin will clear that sumbitch right up.
Well played.
That's right. That's why I couldn't pass any type of national health care coverage when I was president. Cause of many, many, many itchy nights, kids.
God damn it, burned.
Many itchy burning nights. Oh, Bill. Oh, what other big news do we got? The week ironically, I believe it was the same week I was doing NagaCon. The San Diego Comic-Con was taking place. The big king daddy of them all, which nowadays, and I fall completely under the auspice that the San Diego Comic-Con has nothing to do with comics anymore.
Yeah. No.
It's all basically show up, buy a bunch of shit. It's a big, just a giant vendor hall, a little bit of artist alley, and then just everybody goes to Hall H to fucking watch the latest movie trailers.
Yeah.
And really the two big ones, ones that really came out of there, was the new Justice League trailer, which I believe you've seen. I showed it to you.
I think so.
Yeah. What did you think?
It looks like something that I want to go see.
Looks like something.
It was something, man. It was real cute. When you get on up there. No, it looks good. It looks really good.
And I'm one of the few people that hasn't completely shit on Batman versus Superman. That Dawn of Justice movie.
Yeah,
I haven't shit on it because I think for what it was okay. I think right now it's pretty much a unanimous decision that Wonder Woman has pretty much become the watermark. That's the benchmark everyone has to kind of meet up to.
Yeah,
because that was a fucking quality film. I think even, like fucking talking to Jamie about it the other night.
Like, yeah, goddamn, that was a great fucking movie up until she was like, oh, I choose love. Then I was out of that shit.
So fuck that.
Fucking gay fish talking about I choose love. Fuck love. God damn it. I was into that movie too.
Fucking Wonder Woman.
Then you had to pull that shit.
Fucking Snatch.
I'm not here for fucking rainbows and lollipops.
Give her my Cheeto.
No, but I mean, I the movie looks solid. I will say that, because what was it? Zack Snyder, who was directing it, was called away due to family emergencies or something like that. So they had Joss Whedon come in and do the filming. You're familiar. He directed the 2 Avengers movies, and Firefly and Buffy the Vampire Slayer and all that. So he came in and did a bunch of reshoots.
Yeah.
So it might actually be like a little bit of a happier. Everybody will actually enjoy the movie and have a good time, as opposed to leaving feeling dirty and sullen and like someone just fucking kicked their dog. He's a morose dude.
I just saw a snuff film. That's cool.
Pretty much. Oh, Christ, there was some fucking interview where he was talking about how he wants fucking Batman to rape somebody or some shit. I hope to God he was fucking joking. But he's like, I want to see our fucking heroes with, the feet of clay and all this type of stuff. And, it's just talking about fucking, you watch, a lot of his fucking movies. There's a lot of them involving some, really fucking, some weird shit that shouldn't be fucking transpiring. That does.
He was probably traumatized as a kid.
Well, that's why I'm surprised fucking, what's her name? Diane Lane didn't fucking, cheat on Pa Kent in the Superman movies. Because Diane Lane cheats on everybody in her fucking movies. That's what she does.
She's a whore.
I think, I know 3 movies she's been in. And all of them she was a cheating whore. Diane Lane. But the other big movie that was listed, that was shown there at the big what to do was the Thor Ragnarok. Mm-hmm. What did you think of that? That
looks good.
Looks fucking epic. Yeah. So many things off of that fucking movie.
I know him. We're friends.
Hey, I know him from work. Yeah, from the first trailer. But that second trailer, I think the highlight of that second trailer was we now finally have a Hulk that will talk in complete sentences.
It's pretty sweet.
Well, they haven't fucking done it in the movies before, and I don't know why.
Right.
Because he talked in the comics, it was always like, Hulk, not Hulk.
Hulk said.
Hulk, yes. Hulk want peace. Hulk able to pet pretty dear. Hulk, no, you not run away from Hulk. Man, fear Hulk. Oh, Hulk smash, and all that type of shit.
And I pet him, and
I'm gonna hug him and pet him and squeeze him. And I will name him Puny Human.
Puny Human. Awesome.
And as I'm sitting there and I'm watching, the trailers for Thor, I'm remiss on the fact that we haven't had the opportunity to talk to our good friend, Thor director Taika Waitit, in a long time. I was actually looking back. Yeah, because I was going to hip you to it, get you kind of geared up and ready, for it. And I think what was it like November of 2015? I think was the last episode.
That's a while.
Well, because Jason doesn't like him. Jason doesn't care for him too much.
No.
But I figure you haven't been introduced yet, so we can kind of see what transpires. Are you here? Do you have some questions for him that we can talk to him a little bit and do a little interview and have ourselves have a take a white titty time.
Well, yeah, we need to. I mean, he's coming out with a new movie.
All right, that's the spirit. Way to be a trooper. Oh, let's go ahead here, and we'll give him a call here and kind of see what's going on. All right, it's been a long time since I've punched these keys. All right, and we're ringing. Taika!
Hello? Who's this?
Taika, dude, it's TJ. It's the Quad M Show. What's happening?
I haven't seen you. I haven't heard you guys in so long. Oh, boy. It's Jason. Where's Jason? I gotta talk to Jason. I gotta talk to Jason. Where's Jason at?
Well, Taika, I got some bad news for you.
Oh, okay. What? The Grim Reaper should get him, too.
No, Taika. No. Unfortunately, Jason's been a busy cat. He's had a lot of stuff going on. So we've got a new co-host on the show who's kind of pitching in and helping out till he comes back.
Oh, well, that's always great. That's nice.
Well, Taika, are you not listening to the show? Did you not know?
Motherfucker, I'm a busy man. I'm over here directing a multi-million-dollar movie. I'm over here to wait. Have you heard? Have you heard Thor Ragnarok? I'm busy directing what's going to be probably the greatest Marvel movie to come out anytime in November of 2017. And you're gonna sit there and say, oh, Taika, haven't you watched the show? Haven't you listened to the Quad M Show? No, motherfucker, I've been busy. I'm over here in Australia directing mega Hollywood talent coming out with this major motion picture.
All right, I get it.
Goddamn right you get it.
So, anyways, Taika, I would like to take this time.
Oh, you're the funny motherfucker today.
Take a language.
I'm sorry. It's been very, very trying and a very testy time. Just, now we're in the post-production. Did you see the new trailer that came out?
Yes, Taika, we did, and we were very impressed by it.
Very.
Ooh, Mike, that's a very deep, sexy voice. Would this be the Marty that I'm hearing so much about?
It is, Taika. It's very nice to finally talk to you.
Well, Mr. Marty, that's fantastic. It's very nice to meet you as well. My name is Marty. Ooh. You must be with a voice like that, you've got to be a big, buoy man.
You know it.
Yeah, Taika. Big buoy man. He certainly is.
Can I ask a quick question? So you may or may not be comfortable when I ask you of this. What's your last name?
Kunzweiler.
Kunzweiler?
Kunzweiler.
Kunzweiler.
Nailed it.
Thank you. So what's happening, guys? How's everything going?
Well, I mean, it's been good. It's been all right. We've been, pretty busy cats. Haven't had a show in a month.
We're doing good, though.
So you haven't had a show in a month, and then you're going to bitch to me about not listening to a fucking show that you guys haven't been putting on the fucking air? Jesus Christ.
Oh, yes, he's taking us to task.
Do it again, motherfucker. I'm going to hang up on you now.
All right, Taika. Let's go ahead here. So we just had a couple questions for you, and as such, since Marty's kind of the new kid on the block and wanting to get to know you and all this type of stuff, Marty, what have you got for Taika?
Well, first I wanted to talk about the two trailers for Thor.
Yeah, well, fuck, it's been since, 2015, I think, when we were first getting everything started, we were just casting the film, and I was ready to give weekly updates, and we were going to do the whole thing, and then you guys we got nothing. Absolutely nothing. So instead, I go ahead, I direct my little film. 2 trailers have come out. 2 trailers. Let's talk about them. They were pretty good. Did they whet that appetite?
They did. Super excited to see this. You have no idea.
You bet.
And there was a song in the first trailer. Immigrant.
Yes.
Yeah. Where did you? How did you come up with this?
Well, I'm glad you asked. See, give it to Kunzweiler. I gotta talk to you like a man, because you got the deep voice. Oh, my name is Marty Kunzweiler. The Led Zeppelin Immigrant song. Yeah, I had, because you know why I did that.
That's why I'm asking.
So, anyways, what happened was, I was out and about, and me, I believe it was Mark Waffle, and Jeff Goldblum, and we went out to a local tavern, a little pub, and have ourselves a little bit of libation. and wouldn't you know it, I didn't know karaoke is really, really big in Australia.
I did not know that either.
It's fantastic. You had no idea. So what happened was that we were you ever heard of kamikaze karaoke?
Kamikaze karaoke, no.
It's when you had the book open and you just close your eyes and you just run your finger up and down the page and then you select the song that your finger lands on. So I got me Immigrant Song by Red Zeppelin. So I push it, I go up and I'm doing my song, and then we'll go ahead and hit it, maestro. Jump over the lightning stove, the midnight sun and the hot winds blow. Hammer with cards. And it was fantastic. It was so great. I don't really know if it was the Fosters talking or not. I say Fosters because that's the only Australian booze that I can think of off the top of my head. But it was at that point I said, that's fantastic. We'll go ahead and we'll do that.
That makes perfect sense.
It makes perfect sense. And any other karaoke songs you would like to hear?
I'm kind of partial to Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh, good. I gotta think if I can remember the lines on this song. It's something, and this is crazy. But here's my number, So call me maybe. There's not a whole lot of R's and L's in that. It sounds too Queen when I sing that.
You did wonderful.
Well, I try.
Thank you for that.
Hey, Taika.
Yeah. Oh, TJ, I forgot you were there.
Do you know any Adele?
Well, let's see if I can do here. Hello? Oh, let's go ahead and we'll skip to the chorus. Hello from the other side. I must have tried 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. That's all I can remember. Sorry.
It was beautiful.
That's
It was
all right.
like-
That's all right. Take a good. Hold on. Take a great job. Taika.
Thank you very, very much. God bless. Oh, wait, anything else we would like to talk about? Because I'm a busy man.
Yeah, the San Diego comments. What did you think about them?
You know, everybody was getting on my ass about that. You know, I told people, and I tell people, you know, that like 80% of the movie has been improvised. And people seem to think that that's a really big deal. Here's the thing about that. Do you know how long it takes to get script updates from the head high mucky mucks at Marvel? It takes a long fucking time. So I say, you know what, guys? Wing it. We are far enough in production. They gotta get this done by November. Yeah, we can do whatever the hell we want. They knew what they were getting when they hired the great director, Taika Waitit.
Greatest answer I've ever
I
heard.
will not disappoint my fans.
We do that at the Quad M show too. We kind of just fucking wing it.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to say disappoint our fans because we do that a lot
Well, that's
too.
a given. It's sad when your mom tells you she's disappointed.
Yeah, both of them.
Both of them.
Oh, we'll go ahead here, you know, because you're a busy cat, and we still got plenty of show left to do here. So will we hear from you hopefully before the movie, you know, comes out?
Of course you will. I'm expecting, what are we in here, August? So that's 4 months. That's 4 months away. We can go ahead and we can go ahead and have another phone call. And you guys get your shit lined up a little bit better for the show, because you know Marty wasn't used to it this time around.
It wasn't. I wasn't expecting Taika to be this intense, but it was awesome.
We had to break him in.
I do have another question though. Who's playing Hela?
Oh, hello, you say? Oh, that's the one we the tape branch.
She is lovely and talented.
That's why I hired her. A little time on the old captain.
Oh, and Scourge.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Who's playing him?
Scourge the Executioner is being played by Kawa Ben. Yeah, see. I can't say, you son of a bitch.
That name is a mouthful, much like mine.
TJ switched you the note on that one, didn't he? You bastard.
All right, Taika, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna let you go, but between now and November 17th, I think it is.
I'm sure. Let's say that.
Okay. Well, anyways, Taika, between now and then, we're gonna get you on at least a couple more times so we can get ready and get geared up for Thor Ragnarok coming out. We're so excited.
Super excited.
Just wait for the next trailer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The hot. Oh, I better not say. Let's just say maybe there might be a three-way between Thor, Hulk, and the Valkyrie. Maybe.
Just when I thought there weren't more reasons to watch it, turns out there are.
You gotta throw in a CGI three-way. All right, thanks, Taika.
Okay, bye, everybody. See you all later. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.
That's our good friend Taika. Our buddy, our pal.
That went well.
Probably should have.
He sounds great.
Probably should have had some other songs lined up for him.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Sorry.
We'll have that.
That's my go-to song. You know?
We'll have that
It's
Taika
like the summer song of 2012.
We'll have that Taika Waititi Billy Running Water Christmas album ready to go.
Ooh.
I really don't want to record that. So speaking of recording, so soundbite of the week for the week this week. So scuttlebutt on the internet and various YouTube videos. Mm-hmm. Apparently there's a thing going on right now where Siri who for you kids that don't know, the actual real person, the voice of Siri, Susan Bennett, follows us on Twitter.
What?
Oh, she was our first Z-list celebrity follower.
That is awesome.
You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Oh, yeah. She was our first ever celebrity. There we go. She was our first ever Z-list celebrity follower. And so apparently, and I don't have an iPhone, so I couldn't test this, but Mr. Marty, you do.
I'm hip with it.
So we can put this to the test. Now, apparently, when you recite the line from Bohemian Rhapsody, she will recite it back to you.
She does.
And I want to test. I want to see this in all of its greatness. Shall we go ahead and give it a whirl?
I think we should.
All right, let's do it.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Frightening me, Galileo.
Oh, okay.
Galileo.
Okay, I didn't have the thing turned up. Can you stop
Galileo.
it?
Galileo.
Okay, let's try it one more time. Okay.
It works great though. Yeah, it was the volume was down on my phone too.
Oh
so.
yeah, we'll see. I had that was down.
I don't have the answer to that.
Oh,
Is there
shut
something
up.
else I can help you with?
There's an answer to it. It's called turning the fucking volume
My
up.
balls.
Suck my balls.
Suck my balls. Suck them. Put them in your mouth. Just kidding. I see a little silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Galileo Figaro Magnifico. I'm just a poor assistant. Nobody loves me. It's just a poor assistant from a poor family. Spirit its life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go? Bismillah. No, we will not let you go. Let it go. Bismillah. We will not let you go. Let it go. Bismillah. We will not let you go. Let me go. Will not let you go. Let me go. Never, never let you go. Never let me go. Oh, no, 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 no.
Thank you, Siri.
Oh.
No. Sorry, I told you to suck my balls. That was awesome.
Let's go ahead here and give it a try with some backing music, shall we?
Yeah.
All right, Siri, and then a 1 and a 2.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo,
Galileo.
Galileo,
Galileo.
Galileo, Figaro Magnifico. I'm just a poor assistant. Nobody loves me. It's just a poor assistant from a poor family. Spared its life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go? Bismillah. No, we will not let you go. Let it go. Bismillah. No, we will not let you go. Let it go. We will not let you go. Let me go. Will not let you go. Let me go. Never let you go. Oh. No, 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 no.
You dirty little cock tease, Siri.
Your language.
You like it dirty, you know you do.
I'd rather not say.
Well, she's
That's
a classic.
yes where I come from.
She's a classic gal, that Siri is.
I love her. If you ever feel like recording a show by yourself, I'll just let you use my phone. And you and Siri can talk and work shit out.
Just give me Siri. We can have ourselves a nice old time. Oh, that was fucking epic.
I
Let's
would
go.
pay money for that episode.
Well, maybe we might make that happen. All right, kids, let's go ahead here. That was fucking epic.
Good.
Let's go ahead here. We will take a break. We will come back with a little bit of horrible moments in Marty history and maybe some picks of the week.
All right.
Squad M Show, kids. Stay tuned.
Stick around.
In a city where corruption rules the streets, only one man can stop the serial killer known as the Blood Bandit. James Kurt, a former police officer turned private investigator, must race against the clock to stop the madman before he achieves his ultimate diabolical goal. When JK's brother Alex is thought killed in the line of duty and mysteriously returns with no memory of his past life, the stakes are raised even higher. Enigma, the comic book series from Quad M Productions, written and illustrated by TJ Damon, with colors and effects by Jason Vickers. Enigma. Order your copy at quadmproductions.com today.
You're listening to the Quad M Show. Segment 3.
Welcome back to the third and final segment of this here Quad M Show. Again, we are your hosts. I am TJ.
And I'm Mark.
Boy, oh boy, really great work, bitches.
And this segment is brought to you in part by Deeply Dapper. Oh, fuck, that's right. I gotta remember how to fucking read this. It's been a while. It's been a month in its new copy. Brought to you in part by DeeplyDapper.com. Now, you've heard us go on and on about the sweet merch that you can pick up at DeeplyDapper.com. Original art prints and books, vinyl wrapped metal flasks, custom key hangers, and light switch plates, as well as those handmade soaps that we all love so bad. And they're all based on your favorite nerd world pop culture properties. But there's so much more. Get on over to DeeplyDapper.com and check out the 3D Podcasket and the Robot Kraken podcasts. Both of them. Check them out. Do you, let's see. Do you know they've even got recipes on there? He's got like this cinnamon stick cider type thing going on, you know, as the holidays are creeping up. Granted, I know it's August, but just remember, kids, here in about 8 weeks, we're going to be freezing our testicles.
Christmas!
Close up. It'll be the fall harvest. The equinox.
The equinox.
Oh, so what's your excuse? Get on out there today. Go now. DeeplyDapper.com. Once again, that is DeeplyDapper.com. Deeply Dapper, better living through tentacles.
He's got good shit. Check it out.
Oh, and he's a good cat. You know, like I said,
He
you didn't have to give me space to, you know, to work NagaCon, but he did.
Yeah, no,
good cat.
That's awesome.
Good cat.
He's a good dude.
Speaking of solstice and equinox and all that type of shit, are you ready for the 21st?
Fuck yeah, I am. I'm super excited. I want to go. Here's what I had, though. It kind of freaked me out. I was like, what if when this shit goes down, because we're like in the direct, no, we're not in the direct line of it. We have to go kind of south towards Idaho or something to really get its full effect. But I was like, what if it fucking goes over Yellowstone? And it's some kind of weird fucking gravitational pull that it fucking makes Yellowstone just fucking explode.
This is when it unleashes the gates of hell.
Exactly. That was my first thought when I saw the path it was taking. I was like, oh my god. And now I'm just like, I should go to Yellowstone when this happens, just in case this shit does go down, and I'll be like, I'll die real quick, but I'll be like, see, I was right.
But at least you died real quick, and you didn't have to deal with the, you know, burning lungs from the ash coming down,
and then the freezing,
you know, surviving and the waiting from nuclear winter and all that type of shit. That's actually might not be a bad game plan.
Yeah.
Mine's a little more simpler. I'm just gonna get glasses and watch the show.
That's a good one too.
I think. Well, you know, isn't there like something out there where you can take like 2 paper plates and make your own like deal to see the thing pass? I remember there was it was a part, because we've had tons of partial eclipses. Mm-hmm. And I remember maybe it was like the 3rd grade or something like that when that was like a thing. Mm-hmm. And
I kind of remember something like that too. Now
if I remember, it was 2 paper plates face to face, if I remember correctly. I'm sure I can go, you know, I can do the Google search, you know, and figure out how to do it. Because you know the marketing geniuses out there are getting, get your Eclipse glasses now for, you know, 3 easy installments of $99.99.
We should have been those marketing geniuses.
Well, you know, we had a month.
Damn it.
You know, here's what we'd have. We come up with it. We have fucking. I did have like 20 cases of fucking
paper plates.
Paper plate sunglasses in my fucking garage. The Quad M World headquarters will be fully loaded with
sell those things on the side of the road like oranges in California, motherfuckers.
Issues of Enigma and paper plate eclipse sunglasses.
Get yours now.
Get yours now. QuadMProductions.com. Your place for Enigma and Eclipse paper plate sunglasses. Have a blessed day. I could use those as Kickstarter rewards.
Now you're onto something.
yeah. Meth's a hell of a drug, kids.
Hell of a drug.
Speaking of which, let's have ourselves another horrible moment in Marty history, shall we?
And now it's time for horrible moments in Marty history.
Yeah, sounds good.
So what, good sir, do we have on the docket this week?
I just got done with the 2 softball games tonight, so I figured, why not?
Oh, fuck, you had 2 of them?
I had 2 of them.
Oh, shit, I thought you just had the one.
No, we had a co-ed game first, and then we had a men's game.
Oh.
We won the co-ed game, which was awesome, and the men's game went into overtime, and then it was too dark, and they wouldn't turn on the lights, so we basically forfeited. Although the guy who runs the team called me, that's who I was talking to earlier, and he was like, oh yeah, the game was a tie, because we had last at bat, and yeah, so... whatever, it's cool.
Well, at least it's not a loss.
Yeah.
A tie works better in your favor than a loss ever does.
It does, definitely.
How's the record this year?
I don't even know. We've won a few games, but we've lost more than we've won, I'm sure.
Oh, so, yeah.
But we always have fun. We're like the fun team.
There you go. You're a drinking team with a softball problem.
We are. We're going to change our name next year to Twisted because we just drink Twisted teas like they're going out of style. Something about that sugar, we get all amped up.
So, as we're talking to softball, this has a horrible moment with you as?
Yeah, this happened in May 7th of 2012, actually. And, it was just kind of a crazy thing. It wasn't even a game or anything. It was just practice. And, I sent you the picture.
That's what that little alert was.
Yeah.
Since I had the phone charging, I forgot to turn the thing down to buzzer, so we got the deal there. So yes, I am looking at the pic here.
Yeah,
okay.
You can throw that up on the on the website if you want.
Page.
Yeah, right next to a picture of Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, yeah, I still got to do that.
Nah, the listeners don't care.
yeah, because they've been barraging our email about the whole fucking lookalike game. Yeah, so clearly they're worried about it.
Well, they know I'm a beautiful motherfucker, so they're like, who cares? You go on being beautiful, Marty.
Just stay classy, Kurt
Stay
Smiler.
classy. Go fuck yourself, San Diego. No, so anyway, yeah, it's May 7th, 2012. We're just doing a practice. It was more like a tryout for me for this team. And I kind of pride myself on being an athletic guy and, good. I'm good at fucking catching softballs. Or I thought I was.
Clearly.
So anyway, we're doing some batting practice, and I'm in the outfield. And actually, it was at Carroll College is where we were doing it, like where they practice their football, right there next to the big hill and shit.
Sure.
And, this guy's fucking hitting balls, and we're catching them and shagging them. And he hits this fucking rope, and I'm running at it. And I'm running to my left, and literally like a split second before the ball came to me, I'm like, what if this ball hits me in the face? And boom. Bam! The ball hit me right in the fucking face.
And the good Lord answered your question.
And the good Lord said, yeah, this is going to happen.
Here you go, Chief.
Yeah. Fucking moron.
So as I look at this pretty little picture of one Marty Kunzweiler having himself a heyday out there, I had looked at it on your phone initially, and I have to say that the comment I made about the How the stitches all look like daddy long leg spiders on your face.
Yeah,
no, that
was my screen.
That was your broken screen. Yeah, because it looks like there's only like one stitch there along the bottom.
It was like
the bone there.
3 stitches is what I got.
Yeah, and then they're just the ones right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, you look on that broken screen phone of yours. I mean, they're all over the place.
I know. It looks way better on my phone.
It does. It looks way better. It's a way better story to tell on your phone.
And it's made for a woman.
I know. I wish I could take a bit. Well, I wish I could take a picture of the picture from my phone. No.
Yeah,
But-
it wouldn't. That wouldn't look as good though.
No.
A picture of a picture.
A picture of a picture never works.
It's never as good as the original.
She touched my peppy, Steve.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So that thought went right through my head. What if this fucking ball hits me in the face? Because it was hit really hard, and I was running, towards my left, and I'm right-handed. So I had my glove up, but it was just weird. It trailed off, or something happened. I don't even know, or it was just God.
So it didn't bounce off the ground. It was a rope.
It was a rope. It was coming. It wasn't coming straight at me because I was running towards it. But yeah, and sure as shit, it fucking blasted me right in the fucking face. It broke. I was wearing my Oakley glasses. Fucking broke my glasses. Fucking just dominated me. Huge cut under my eye. Fucking. I was black and blue for weeks after my eyeball.
Were you in the fetal position going, owie, 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 owie?
No, it was weird. It's one of those things where it happens and you're just stunned and you're like, wow, that sucked. And then I grabbed the ball and I threw it in, and the guys are looking at me and they're like, you should probably go get that checked out.
As
And
the
I'm
ball
like,
lands
what?
like 2 feet in front of you.
Yeah, and I wipe my hand, and of course it's just covered in blood. I'm like, oh, damn it, Janet. So
Can somebody give me a wipe? Because I can only see out of one eye.
no, I drove myself.
Were you able to see out of the busted up eye?
Oh yeah, I could still see out of it. But it did. It sucked. I told people I was cage fighting. No, I was practicing to be a cage fighter. That's right. Don't fuck with me.
You can't spell Marty without MMA.
Well, no shit.
Right? That's brilliant.
You're welcome.
Thanks. I'm gonna use that. But yeah, and that was a horrible moment. I ended up 3 stitches. Fucking just a sore face for the next 2 weeks.
Did they test you for concussion?
No, they did not. It was urgent care though. So
they're not going to test nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say they didn't. They saw me and they're like, "Oh, come here." But of course, it was on my face, so I'm like, "Oh, please make the stitches small." I'm beautiful. My mom says so.
Says not the face, not the face. I mean, fucking
Not the face.
Urgent care, your lucky fall you got was a fucking lick of the thumb and a quick wipe. All right, there you go, trooper.
All right. That'll be $100.
Little swat on the ass.
Thank
Send
you,
you on your way.
healthcare. Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, I know it's not as good as my other stories, but it was a horrible moment in Marty history.
I was going to say,
and I was like, because all the guys were like, oh, he's pretty good. And then they're like, oh, well, he tries to catch balls with his face. So.
Do we really want that?
Well, they still picked me up. They still had me on their team. So,
as a manager, bat boy.
No, it was starting center fielder for the Yankees. That's in my own mind. Sorry, I trailed off there.
Well, a head injury like that, you do tend to trail off.
I do.
That's how it works. At least now I understand.
Right?
Now the forgiving.
It makes perfect sense.
I'm sorry. Some of that shit fucking happened to me, dude. There'd be too much PTSD going on. There's no way.
No.
No, so with this face, no way. I'm not putting this in danger.
Yeah, well, now I wear a mask whenever I play. So.
big old space.
I learned my lesson. Yeah. Like you say, you got to protect the moneymaker.
Exactly.
Even if I do have a face for radio.
Full cage with the Space Cadet helmet.
Not just a full cage. It's titanium. It's pretty legit. Although I found out like 2 weeks ago, it does not protect your Adam's apple very well because I got smoked with a ball. That one did come off the ground though. Thank God. But yeah.
well, because that's what I was going to ask if it was a rope or it came off, if the field had like the, that fucking clump crabgrass, the clumpy grass you can get out there sometimes.
Yeah, no, the Carroll practice field's pretty nice. It's
pretty level.
Yeah, well
groomed.
Where we were playing, it wasn't level because we were kind of not half on the hill, but we were like, all the outfielders that were catching these balls were like right at the base of the hill.
Sure. So there's an angle.
Yeah,
you got to work with. Sure.
Yeah. It was, but such is life. Shit happens. Grab some dirt, rub it on it.
There you go.
Man up.
There you go. Hey, it's better than what fucking Urgent Carol gave you.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, let's go ahead here. And as we wrap this little sumbitch up, Mr. Marte, do you got any sort of picks for the week this week?
Picks for the week. If you're in the Helena area and you need any remodeling or construction done, look up KM Construction.
There you go. Whore yourself out.
Fuck,
I'm okay
not?
with that.
No one else is going to do it.
I am okay with that.
Yeah, so, it's a good time. We do good work. KM Construction. Look us up. We're going to have a webpage pretty soon.
Who's putting that together for you?
Our friend that works, he's an IT guy at the state Capitol building. He needs a deck built, so we're going to do a little tradesies.
My pick the week for the week this week. This was hipped to me by good friend of the show, Derek Crabb, from historyofcomicsonfilm.com. Busy Cat took the time, shot me a little Facebook message, saying thanks for the props and all that type of stuff on one of the last shows, and hipped me to a YouTube channel. Or a series of videos. I think there's 8 videos right now. If you're a fan of Transformers, and sometimes when you're a fan of something like that, there can be a lot of different continuities and storytelling and confusion. Well, they said this here, but they're saying that over here between the comics, the cartoons, the movies, all the various different types of Transformers shit that's gone on since 1984. Over 30 years of this Transformers history going on. This guy's got a YouTube page or a YouTube video series called Transformers: The Basics. And from what it looks like, is he puts out a new episode like every Saturday. Is from what it looks like. And, he goes over like all of the continuity from all the various different stuff. I mean, videos maybe run like, I think tops 20 minutes. So you're not investing a whole hell of a lot of time when you watch these unless you get roped into it and you're like, oh, what's the next one? What's the next one? But the guy does a really good job. If you like what Derek does on History of Comics on Film, you'll dig this.
Cool.
If you dig Transformers and you like some of that, commentary and all that, it's a great video series. Go check it out on YouTube.
The U of Tube.
The U of Tube, Transformers: The Basics.
Transformers: The Basics.
Give it a check. Give it a listen. All right. Well, good sir. Do we have anything left to pimp, promote, propagate, or pander for the evening?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, that will wrap it up for this week's episode of the Quad M Show. Hey, gang, don't forget, follow us on Twitter. Like us on the Book of Face. Get out there. Give us 5-star reviews, 5-star ratings and reviews on iTunes, on Stitcher. And don't forget, beta.podchaser.com. There's like 2 weeks left. So get your ass out there. Give us that 5-star review. Help a brother out.
We'll love you long time.
Damn right we will. All right, so until I'd like to say next week, but let's see what happens.
Fingers crossed.
Remember, kids, somewhat live and semi-weekly.
Semi-weekly.
All right, so until next time, this is TJ.
This is Marty.
And we will see you all later, gang. Take care.
Have a good night.
You've been listening to the Quad M Show. Copyright 2017. Quad M Productions. If you have any comments, questions, queries, quibbles, or concerns, email us at quadmcomics@gmail.com or find us on Twitter at quadmcomics.
How much you wanna miss? I wish I could somebody the superhuman kiss. I love how I just sing the last song I ever hear.
Isn't that usually how it works?
Fucking A.
Or you just have the shitty one stuck in your fucking head for like days on end.
Years on end.
And then you go ahead and you fucking throw it at somebody and they're like, fuck you. And I'm like, you're welcome. Misery loves company, bitch.
Boom.
No, well, that's what I've been kind of one of the things I've been doing in the time off.
Listening to music?
Well, not just working on the Enigma, but also recording some doing my special recording.
Special project?
Well, let's just be honest, just fucking recording shit off YouTube.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's like YouTube. YouTube and my recording software has now become my modern day version of like taping off the radio when we were kids.
It's brilliant. It really is.
Works like a fucking charm.
It does. You hooked me up.
I've gotten one or two songs so far. I've gotten for you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do you got any other shitty songs
that I want?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure. Give me let me think about it.
There's a boy we featured a couple times. Calls himself Twinkie Man.
Twinkie Man.
That
sounds super familiar. I'm pretty sure I've looked it up.
The videos we did, I think, was the Tourette's guy.
Yeah.
Where fuck, and then he played against the music.
Yeah, he cuts it all up. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then what was the other one? Oh, from Danny DeVito from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. My Magnum Dong. That's that guy. Well, so I had another one, and there's been a couple of damn songs off of that he's gotten that I've like fuck. It's not like I'm Mr. fucking R&B hip hop type music, but there's some of them songs. I don't remember what the artist name is, but the song is called "I'm an Albatross."
I'm an albatross.
Yeah, it's like there's something about Jenny, and she's a little mouse, and she. But I say, fuck that Jenny and fuck that mouse. Yo, because I'm the albatross. And it's just funny. I mean, it's a smoking hot chick, right? And the video is like, starts off with her going down this salon. And you got chick, the chick getting dolled up on either end. And here you got her with the fucking, like she looks like a clean Amy Winehouse, like a drug-free Amy Winehouse.
Wow. Which
actually, Amy Winehouse drug-free was actually pretty fucking hot back in the day.
She was good looking.
Yeah. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
It's a hell of a drug. Or meth.
But yeah, I think the artist is actually like the DJ. He's like, it's not. Oh God, who's the fucking mouse DJ that everyone's all in love with?
Skrillex?
No. His name is actually something Mouse. And when he does this DJing, he's got like this big, huge fucking Teflon mouse head that he wears.
Like Chuck E. Cheese?
Dude, damn near. Except not nearly as cartoon friendly. Not nearly as kid friendly. It's like a fucking killer robot mouse that you'd be more scared of than anything else.
I'm not that hip. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, but anyway, Skrillex or him or one of those type of DJs. That's the act.
Dubstep.
So I don't even know. Yeah, exactly. So there's that song, and then there's the fucking. Oh God, what's the Oh, Jesus Christ. Now I can't fucking remember the video. The video's the dude fucking singing karaoke in front of everybody. And he's got the fucking... it's like, when I'm with you, I can't catch my breath, or I can't feel my face. And every time I fucking hear the song, I just keep thinking the guy's... you got to be a fucking stroke victim if you can't feel your own face around somebody.
That's a problem. You should go get that checked out.
You should check into a local medical facility as soon as you possibly can. But no, it's like I can't feel my face now. See, now it's bugging me. But that fucking song.
We'll find it out on break. How about?
Oh sure. We'll do that.
Or we'll forget about it.
Well, because all this talk we're doing right now is going to be at the end. We'll throw this in instead of the quick fast breakfast. That's how that shit works. It's a little something to throw on the end.
Something for the kids.
This is the post credits.
Boom. Sorry, it's been so long. Fuckers. We're busy.
Yeah, well, hey, shit fucking happens. Let's get later.